So what we're going to do is start out with a random Wikipedia page. Deacon Donahue. John Stephen Michael Deacon Donahue was a relief pitcher in Major League Baseball who played from 1943 through 1944 for the Philadelphia Phillies. Listed as 6 foot, 180 pounds, Donahue batted and threw right-handed. He was born in Chicago, Illinois. Donahue was one of several players who only appeared in the majors during World War II. In 8 relief appearances, he posted his 0-2 record with 6.75 earned run average, with no saves, giving up 11 runs, one of the 11 was unearned, on 22 hits and 3 walks while striking out 3 in 13 2/3 innings of work. He didn't have a very good outing, at least I guess I can say. 8 relief appearances. Okay, following his baseball career, Donahue worked as a movie theater projectionist in the Chicago area for 40 years. He died in Glenview, Illinois at the age of 87, so this is going to be impossible. Deacon Donahue, John Stephen Michael Deacon Donahue. It's like John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. John Stephen Michael Deacon Donahue. That's my name too. Man, John Stephen Michael Deacon Donahue. So we have to find out baseball players who played from 1943 to 1944. And he had gave up 11 runs on 22 hits in his 8 relief appearances. You see, he did strike out 3 people. I'd hate to be those 3 guys. Be like, oh man, you got struck out by John Stephen Michael Deacon Donahue? And then you're like, yeah, I did. Okay. This is we'll see how far we get. Okay. And here's our starting point. Helena's tree frog is a species of frog. Some of these words is a species of frog in the Hylidae family, endemic to Guyana. Its natural habitats are subtropical or tropical moist lowlands forest, rivers, freshwater marshes, and intermittent freshwater marshes. So, we're trying to get from a tree frog to a Donahue. Okay, so we can go to frog. Let's check this word out, because I probably mispronounced it. Guyana. Guyana. I feel like that's a country, and it is. Yep, in South America. Sovereign state on the northern mainland of South America. It is, however, included in the Caribbean region due to its strong culture, historical, and political ties with the Caribbean community. Do you guys say Caribbean or Caribbean? I don't know. Not sure which one is the correct pronunciation, or if it doesn't really matter. Is it like pecan or pecan? Depending on where you're from, you say it different ways, Of course, pecan is incorrect. But I digress. It's bordered by the Atlantic Ocean, Brazil to the south, Venezuela to the west. Uruguay is smaller than it. Okay, but I guess we're going to try to go. We can see if they have a culture sports. Cricket in the West Indies? Probably not. Cricket is the major sport in Guyana. Basketball, football, volleyball is a major sports. Minor sports include cricket, beach cricket. Let's check that out. Netball, rounders. That's what rounders is too. Boxing, squash, rugby, regular stuff. We'll probably go. I mean, to get to baseball, that'd be tough. But what's backyard cricket? Okay, so we just play it on the beach. Rounders. What's rounders? Is a bat and ball game played between two teams. Rounders is a striking and fielding team game that involves hitting a small, hard, leather-cased ball with a rounded end of wooden, plastic, or metal bat. The players score by running around the four bases of the field. I think we might have lucked out on this one. A game with innings as well. So we went to rounders. Make it official. X it out of there. Bat and ball game or innings. We could also go to the film rounders. What is that? Matt Damon and Incredible Hulk. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'll think of it in a little bit. But let's go bat and ball game. I mean that out baseball. And so to avoid safe haven games, to avoid confusion with club games such as golf and hockey, are field games played by two opposing teams. The teams alternate between batting rules, sometimes called in at bat, and out on the field, or simply in and out. Only the batting team may score, but they have equal chances in both roles. The game is counted rather than time. Now that sounds familiar. And if only they would run around something like bases of some sort. Mainstreams. Ooh, what do you know? Baseball. But also considered part of bat and ball games, cricket, and the various variations. Bat and trap. Let's see what that is. British baseball. Corkball. We got to check out extreme baseball. We're not going to check out anything else because I have to put all these links in the description. But bat and trap. It's an English bat and ball pub game. Let's see. The game is played between two teams. One team is batting, the other team is bowling. There's like a seesaw mechanism so that you go up and down. Each player hits the opposite end of the seesaw lever with his or her bat as to propel the ball into the air, and then using the same bat attempts to hit the ball between two 7-foot high posts. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I'm not going to read the rest, but you put like a ball there, and then a guy stands over here, and they hit the lever, and it makes the ball shoot up, and they hit it, and they try to hit it between like a field goal post. So what's British baseball? Closely related to the game of rounders, and we'll open that later, and indeed emerged as a distinct sport. Okay, the ball is thrown underhanded like a softball. Well, because they're British. 11 players in a team, no substitutions. Each team has 2 innings. There are poles instead of bases, and the bat is like a cricket bat. Yep. Corkball is mini baseball, a game featuring 1.6-ounce ball which is stitched and resembles a miniature baseball. The bat has a barrel that measures 1.5 inches in diameter. Yep. So different measurements. The batter must hit the ball at least 15 feet. You can't bunt. and depending on how far you hit the ball, you can get a single, double, or triple. A single is less than 150 feet. Up to 200 feet is a double, up to 250 feet is a triple, and beyond 250 is a home run. So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know, mini baseball. Extreme baseball. Extreme, also known as double diamond baseball, is a sport based on traditional baseball. Both teams are on the field at the same time. Pitchers from each team take turns pitching to batters at 2 adjacent home plates. One team runs around the bases in a normal counterclockwise direction, while the other team runs around bases in a clockwise direction. So it's a fairly new 2007, 10 years. I still can't think of that guy in Rounders. I'm not going to look yet. It was Matt Damon. It was the guy in Fight Club. And I can't think of the guy's name. Go to baseball, and we're still trying to get to John Stephen Michael Deacon Donahue. Baseball, it's a bat and ball game. Attempts to score runs, you hit the ball and then you run around the bases. 9 innings, 7 inning stretch. So one was Donahue on the 43 to 44. Let's see, we need, that's in the 20s. 43. All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. Was that the thing from A League of Their Own? I think so. So we skipped the years. It's going to be, we're going to have to go to Philadelphia Phillies. The 43 Philadelphia Phillies is how we're going to get there. So, Jackie Robinson, I guess we can try there. They need a list of champions or something. That would help us a lot. Statistics. It doesn't appear to be any, so link at least. So we're going to go to Jackie Robinson. Professional baseball player who would be the first African American to play in the major league. Brooklyn Dodgers started him at first base on April 15th, 1947. It's pretty close, 47, going to 44. But we don't have a link there either. He was an all-star for 6 consecutive seasons from 1949 to 1954. So let's go to breaking the color barrier. And then 47. Okay, here we go. 47. This article is about the 1947 Major League Baseball season only. For information on all of baseball, see 1947 in baseball. We need a guy for Philly. Even if we can just get to the Philadelphia... Was it the Philadelphia Athletics then? Maybe. No. Philadelphia had multiple teams. The Philadelphia Athletics and the Phillies. Let's check out the Athletics. They moved to Kansas City in 54, and from Kansas City to Oakland. Oh, I didn't look. I really didn't. I'm still going to figure that out before... he was like... man, Okay, so the Phillies are an American professional baseball team, National League. We want the history, early history. We want 43. Is it 43? Whiz Kids. That might be a hit. Lumber Baron William B. Cox purchased the team in 1943. The Phillies rose out of the standing cellar for the first time in 5 years. There's no dates, so we're going to go Whiz Kids. Baseball team of the 1950 Philadelphia Phillies. It's close, 8-year difference, but we have to go back to it. Well, looks like we are 1958 Philadelphia Phillies. Whiz Kids because of their youth of their roster. They went on to lose the World Series to the New York Yankees in 4 straight games. Yep, and so we're going to go 49 season. Based on what the article had said previously, they were pretty bad during this time. Of course, they were starting John, Stephen, Michael, Deacon Donahue. No offense or anything. But he doesn't have very good stats. I guess they were bad before then. They might have been okay during the period we just passed through. Pitching. Schoolboy Rowe. Started 27 games, had 199 innings pitched, won 14 games, lost 8. Relief pitchers. Charles Fuchs, Bill Lee. It says Deacon Donahue played for him in 43 and 44. Did they forget about him? Okay, here we go. There are more pitchers than that. Wonder why it only showed 2 down here. Oh, there he is. Deacon Donahue on the 1943 Philadelphia Phillies. Yep, John, Stephen, Michael, Deacon Donahue. He made it in baseball. It was during World War II. I don't want to talk bad about the guy, but let's see. He would have been 23. Maybe there was something else he could have been doing during that time. I guess. Is there anything else that comes to mind that was happening around the same period? Okay, but anyway, back to the important thing, Rounders. Okay, it's Matt Damon. It's a poker movie. He's in a ton of movies. He was the second Incredible Hulk. Eric Bana. He was in that movie where he's in a boat and then he's rowing along with that Australian lady. And then there's I said Fight Club. He was in Birdman. The Italian Job. I just can't think of his name. You're probably thinking, no one's listening to this based on my views, unless somehow people start watching my videos later. But I'm gonna have to look. I think. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, it's 2:19. Give me until 2:23. I'll still try to talk. So if you have something to listen to. But okay, I only got 3 minutes left. Is it it's not Eric. I feel like his name starts with a vowel. His name most definitely probably starts with a vowel. No, that's Eric Bana. That was the first Hulk. Was that Ang Lee? He directed Life of Pi. Pi 3.14. Cherry Pie. Warrant. Uncle Tom's Cabin. Oh, jeez. Uncle Tom's Cabin's a book. Also a song. Okay, so it's I can see his face, and he's like, oh, jeez. Okay, 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Illinois. It's okay. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I have it's jeez. Okay, only got a minute and a half. Got like a minute and a half. It's what other movies was he in? What movie? It's Fight Club, and he's Birdman. He plays. Is it The Painted Veil, or is that the Clint Eastwood? Is that a Clint Eastwood movie? The Painted Veil, The Painted Wagon. It's a Clint Eastwood movie. It's okay, so I'm not going to be able to think of it, but I should. I should be able to think of it just like instantly. And that's the problem. I get him confused with the other guy, the guy from like the Mod Squad. It's like Giovanni Riviera. I don't even know how to say it. But those two guys always like block my mind. And you gotta look. It's almost 2:30. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna go very slowly. I'm gonna move it very slowly. It is. Oh, Edward. Is it Edward? Edward. It's Edward. Oh, it's Edward. Edward Norton. Fuck you. I got it. Edward Norton. You didn't think I was gonna get it. Fuck you. Yep, Edward Norton. Let's check out his filmography. Fight Club, American History X, forgot about that. People versus Larry Flint. Death to Smoochie. Robin Williams, I believe. Obviously Danny DeVito. Was that directed by Danny DeVito? Yeah. Red Dragon, Italian Job, The Painted Veil. Hey, I was right. That's the one with like Naomi Watts. I'm gonna hate doing this because I'm gonna have to put this link in, but we'll check it out. Is it Naomi Watts? Yeah. Pride and Glory, Adventure of the Lion, Moonrise Kingdom. Okay, and while I'm here, just check it out too. I think I can spell his name right. There's no way I can spell his name right. No. It's also the guy, actually, you know what, I shouldn't do it on that one. Mod Squad film. Wasn't he in like Gone in 60 Seconds and Dead? Giovanni Ribisi. I mean, there's kind of a resemblance there. Okay. Who else was going to look up? No, that's going to be it. I also get two people really confused. Who is it? It's Eva Mendez and Rosario Dawson. I get those people really confused. Is there anyone that you get confused? Like two people that you're like, yeah, is that person? No, I think it's that person. Saving Private Ryan, Boiler Room, Avatar. I never saw Avatar. But there it is. Okay. So, here's Edward Norton.